not encouraging or advising anyone to modify their firearms. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Hey, what's up everyone? I wanted to make a quick video showing my solution to better match a Chile frame and an MJD grip module right back here in this area. Let's get into it. Chile calls this area the trigger pocket corner on their frames. Some 2011 grips and frames have this square cut in the grip and it goes up into the frame as well. I think this looks kind of weird, and the pistols that I've shot that had this feature, I don't think it's very comfortable. I like the way Chile does it with their grips and frames. This looks really good. It's nice and clean. It's smooth. It's super comfortable and ergonomic. Atlas does this as well. But I really like these MJD grip modules. I prefer polymer over aluminum or steel, but they have this squared off corner. So if you just put it together with a Chile frame, I think it looks goofy. It's also more difficult to blend it and make it comfortable. So here's what I came up with. It's a square cut, but it's angled back this way. It doesn't come straight up here, leaving that big, proud 90-degree corner that smacks into my knuckle about right here when I grip the pistol. After that square cut, I blend it all in and round it off and smooth everything out. And I also do a little bit of blending down on the grip to make it match up better. I did this on my recent Commander build as well. Here's what it looks like after finishing. I think it looks pretty good. But this one I did by hand with a square file. It took a long damn time, and it was hard to make both sides even. And I don't really like where the tip of this came out either, kind of halfway up this curve. So for this next build, I wanted to figure out how I could machine most of the material away, then just do a little bit of blending by hand. Here's what that looks like, and you know, it's very similar to this one, but it is probably an hour or two less of my time into this. I did a rough measurement of the angle that I wanted with a protractor. It looked like the cut would need to be about 40 degrees off the horizontal. I put it in a swivel vise, rotated it to 40 degrees, and used a 1/4-inch square end mill to make the cuts. I zeroed the x-axis at the furthest out bottom corner of the trigger pocket area on the frame, so I could keep track of my depth of cut. I fed a little bit at a time and snuck up on it, machining along my y-axis. I used my frame rail machining jig so that I could have the whole frame up above the vise and just slip the grip on and check how much more material I needed to take off. What I was looking for is this face to meet up with this face. I did measure the angle correctly, or at least close enough, and by the time I was done, a 95 thousandths depth of cut from this point inward looked about right. Moving forward, I will be able to machine the frames so I have a repeatable starting point for my hand blending. I'm happy with this. I think it looks decent. It looks like the grip and frame were deliberately paired together, but most importantly, it's pretty dang comfortable back here. It really does feel quite similar to this when it's all blended in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.